Welcome back to the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. This week I'm camping in southwest Montana at Bannock State Park. I wanted to provide you with a little camping update, specifically my camper conversion, some of the items that I bought along with my camper conversion, and dispersed camping in general. This is camping vlog number 60. Let's get it started. First up, I wanted to talk a little bit about dispersed camping in general. So if you watched my camper conversion videos, you know that I set this camper up to be able to camp off the grid. Basically no electricity, no running water. I was going to use the solar panels and just bring my drinking water with me. And I did have a heating source if I needed that, camp stove and all that good stuff. What I found out is that my first camping trip, which I did about 1.5 years ago, I had a ton of fun. And what I started to learn is that the reason I had so much fun is because the people that I was meeting at these campgrounds were so cool. You know, like-minded people, just kind of sharing stories of places that we've traveled to. Once I tried to do the dispersed camping thing and camping on these Forest Service roads in the national forests, it got to be a little bit stressful because the Forest Service roads are so full of ruts, kind of hard to travel along. The campsites were a little hard to come by. You don't really know if you're going to find one. If you do find one, is it going to be occupied? And then once I did find a campsite, it tended to be a little bit lonely. So what I found is that I don't really enjoy the dispersed camping. Maybe if I had a partner with me, then it would be a lot more fun, but actually enjoy staying at the campgrounds quite a bit more. So also, as far as the camper conversion goes, everything worked out perfectly. The only thing that did not work out as intended, and I'll show you a video clip from up above, is that the back porch, as you can see behind me there, was an awesome idea. It adds about 36 square feet of living space, allows me to store some stuff, but the roof is not strong enough for the water to run off. So I just need to tweak that roof a little bit. The water actually pools up on top, and that's probably the only flaw in the build out. There were 2 pieces of equipment that I bought that didn't work out as well. So let me turn this camera around and talk about those really quick. Alright, so if you watched my videos, you're probably aware that I purchased this Jackery solar generator kit. I bought the one with the 1,000-watt power station and then 2 solar panels. So I believe these are like 100-watt solar panels or something along those lines. The solar panels worked fine. What did not work fine is this actual unit right here. I actually just returned this last week. It was getting some sensor was going off, and they said it was like an overload sensor. So they asked me to hit the display button for like 10 seconds and then it resets it, but it was a little exclamation point in the lower right hand corner here. It was an overload sensor, and so I actually sent that back to them and just asked for them to refund it because I spent $1,400 on this thing and it's just been a huge disappointment. Their big claim to fame is that they are a US based company in somewhere in California, but what they don't tell you is that all of their customer service is overseas customer service. So they respond to your messages at weird times, and it's been just a huge disappointment. I don't know if I'm going to end up buying another unit once they get the bugs worked out. Or what, but I honestly cannot recommend this Jackery solar generator kit. It just actually stopped working in the middle of my camping trip, so all the food in the refrigerator was going to go bad, and then when I did ask them to replace this, they accidentally sent it to an old address, which is why I told them just to refund my money. So as sad as it is to say, I would not recommend this Jackery. They get huge, really good reviews online, but my experience has not been good. One other piece of equipment that did not work out for me. So I bought a Coleman Stove because they get really good reviews on Amazon. And I thought that the Coleman Stove would be the way to go just because they've been around for so long, such a solid piece of equipment. What I did is I tried to hook this Coleman Stove up to this right here. So I've got a 30-pound propane tank and then this Coleman hose right here. It's like a 5-foot hose that allows me to plug into the Coleman Stove. I couldn't get the Coleman Stove to work with this adapter right here. So I ended up buying this Char Broil gas grill here, and what I love about this is that I can actually use it as a grill or as a stove. So I heat up my water in these pans here. I cook my bratwurst in aluminum foil in these pans here so I don't get the grill too nasty. But what I can actually do is I can use it kind of like an oven. I actually have been cooking breakfast sandwiches with this thing. I just wrap the breakfast sandwiches in aluminum foil and pop it in here. So I kind of use it as a grill, I kind of use it as an oven, and I kind of use it as a stove to heat up my water and all that kind of stuff. So I found this Char Broil to be actually more versatile, even though this doesn't work. I have to light it with a match, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? So that Coleman Stove was a disappointment, and my Jackery solar generator kit was a huge disappointment, but everything works out the way it's supposed to. But let me turn this camera around here really quick. This is a nice campground. I like it here. So that's all I've got for you. Just wanted to provide you with a quick camping update. You know, I love to watch these outdoor shows where they live off the land up in Alaska and that kind of stuff, and I think, oh, that would be so awesome just to get out and, you know, get some quiet time and whatnot. But the quiet time for me was just a little bit too much. I actually enjoy the life of staying in the campgrounds quite a bit more. But thanks for following my journey here on the Nash Potatoes Outdoor Show. That's all I've got for you. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. We will see you next time.